Hi everyone, Stepan here. Game 61. I lost my last game. In the end game, it was equal. Playing Tactic Ninja. I'm guessing my opponent is 14, if this is his birth year. Okay, we have the exchange Caro-Kann. Let's get into the game. My good streak was over. I lost the game in the last game after 8 games without loss. In fact, I had 7 wins and 1 draw. And the streak is over. No. Okay, my opponent has queen b3 here. And I'll probably have to play queen b6. Maybe I can get away with queen c8, but queen b3, queen c8, knight e5, bishop h5. Yeah, I'm not too happy with how I misplayed this opening. I should have gone... No, it's actually okay. I can go queen c8. The problem is that I don't have rook b8 on queen b3 because there's bishop f4. Although, queen b3, rook b8, bishop f4, bishop d6 seems okay. Okay. Seems fine. Maybe I was playing quickly, but I don't think I misplayed anything. Queen b3, rook b8, bishop f4, bishop d6. Yeah, now I can go bishop d6. Now it's all safe. Because now on queen b3 there's rook b8. I don't know why my opponent played h3. Okay. Let's go knight f6. Everything seems normal. Now I could consider playing knight e4. Not anymore. Okay, now it's a standard Carlsbad structure where white has to attack on the king side. I will play for a minority attack if allowed. So I want to go rook a b8, rook fc8, b5, b4, undermine the structure, create a weakness on c6 or on c3 or on d4. Okay, makes sense. My opponent wants to go knight e5. So should I play bishop g6 now? I think I should. Let's do that before knight e5 is played so that we can trade bishop for bishop instead of knight for bishop. And until rook e1 is played, I don't get this. My opponent should have played rook e1, knight e5. So now I can go rook b8 and b5. We're both playing pretty quickly, but I'm familiar with the plans here. My opponent needs to somehow start attacking. A good way to do that is rook e1. Queen d3 seems suboptimal. Because now on rook e1 I go b5 and it's not that simple anymore because b4 is coming. And knight e5 of course hangs a pawn. So if I go a6 and my opponent goes a5, a6, a5, queen c7, b4. a6, a5, queen c7, b4 seems kind of annoying. But if I go b6 first, then my opponent is targeting a6 and I don't have... Okay, for the moment I'm just gonna go rook fc8 and I'm gonna keep things flexible. Because there could also be ideas of knight b3, knight c5. Okay. Now my opponent wishes to go knight e5. So now if I go knight a5, followed by a6 and b5, that seems reasonable. I could also choose to go knight a5, knight c4. But I'm gonna play knight d7 first to prevent knight e5. Okay. So now knight a5, knight c4 seems reasonable. My opponent's gonna play rook a1 anyway and reinforce e5, so I want to go knight c4 to target b2. And of course, if b3 is played, c3 is weak. Okay, so let's do this. My opponent's threatening perhaps knight e5, knight g6, f g6, rook e6. So I'll have to consider bringing a rook back to e8. Okay, so rook takes. A target on a4 and a target on c3 if b3 is played. For the moment, knight e5 can be taken. Also, knight g5 could be an option. So if knight g5, I'll probably have to play a rook e8. Or rook c6, I don't know. Well, that depends. Is knight f7 really that scary? Oh, okay. Now I'm not concerned at all. Now I'll just go rook c8. And b3 has been prevented. All right. Knight f6, preventing h4 and h5 and g4. Makes sense to me. But then there is knight e5. So maybe I go queen f4 now. So queen f4, knight e5. knight e5, I can take on h4. Queen f4, g3, queen g4, knight e5, knight e5. Seems fine. I'm gonna play queen f4. This seems like a good infiltration. Also prevents knight g5. Also defends the king side, so... Okay. I just need to play against h5, because that would open up the position too much. On knight e5 I just take. I have no alternative. I think it's time to bring my pieces back. My opponent wants to play rook h1 and h5. Is there a point to knight h2? I don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna play b6 because I'm afraid a5 is gonna be played. I don't want to allow that. Okay. So, I have to prevent a rook g5. I have to. So, I have to play f6. Oh, did I just hang f3? I just hung f3. Yeah, I just hung f3. Oh no. Oh. Why didn't I spend some time here? No. I hate losing so stupidly. But wait, did I actually have a way out? Is my queen just trapped anyway? I mean, I can go f5, dropping the e-pawn. Yeah, I can probably go f5. I mean, not that it helps, because if I go f4 now, rook e5, oh my god, this is probably one of the worst games I played. Let's analyze anyway. Okay. I should have gone queen f5. Yeah, I didn't see that my queen was getting trapped. Yeah, I didn't see this. I didn't see that rook e5 just wins my queen. Yeah, f5 is the only move, but it makes no sense. Okay, I had 2 losses, both of them against perfect accuracy, so you cannot really blame me. What can I do? I messed up. I mean, you can blame me. I didn't see that my queen was trapped, but my opponent played really well, so not much I could have done. Thank you for watching. Let's not start a losing streak. See you tomorrow with the next one. Bye-bye.